I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I have come to a conclusion that most African nations are not willing to develop and to progress. Let me bring it down home. I've come to the conclusion that most Nigerians, particularly those in leadership positions, don't have the interests of their country, their people, and the interests of development of our country. Most times, it's just our selfish interests that are uppermost. And we behave like tapeworms in the intestine of a man who are just eager to consume the nutrients that the man consumes, and they don't contribute anything to it. But in the long run, if the man yamutunizes, the worms will also yamutunize. If we destroy this country, we too will be destroyed. Your money overseas will get lost. The big buildings you built will get lost. Go and check all the palaces that African presidents built. A lot of them are overgrown with weeds and trees, and reptiles live in them. And the monies they kept overseas have been seized by those nations. You can't have access to them. Now, there is this recent debate over the Electoral Act that was passed by the Senate in Nigeria. Simple thing. What was it that you passed? Did you go and debate the 2022 Electoral Act that stipulated that INEC is not mandatory for the Independent National Electoral Commission to transmit votes electronically and on time? Is that what you debated? That INEC has the option of using any means to transmit the results? Is that what you debated? Then that was a waste of our time and our resources, because that was what contributed to a lot of the issues we had in the 2023 election results. Number two, you give the excuse that Nigeria is not mature to transmit results electronically. Which word do they use? Is it on the spot? There's another word. On the spot, there's a word that broadcasters use. But nearly every community in Nigeria has this POS, point of sales machine, where you can make payments and it is deducted from your account. It is recorded in the other person's account. Nearly every community in Nigeria, the 774 local government areas, we have people who can make phone calls. You can call. You can even browse. And bandits are all over our forests. They are able to demand for ransom and make transactions electronically. The DSS and the police are able to trace any blogger anywhere in Nigeria as soon as possible to arrest him. So, this excuse that we are not developed enough is derogatory. After all the money we spent on beavers and IREV that Mike Guinea and one of his friends were coming to defend on mainstream media prior to 2023 elections, what happened to the money? What happened to the equipment? All this talk about electronic transfer of results can be hacked and that systems can be hacked. Is it the ones you carry in your hands that cannot be altered? In fact, the transfer of results from the from the polling booths to the local government headquarters, a lot of things take place. What do I conclude? We are not ready to progress. We are not ready to be democratic. I've been following elections from the 1960s. The average Nigerian has remained the same. We are not ready to progress. The only option that has worked to some degree is it the option A4, when you collect this thing, you form a line behind your candidate's poster. If we are that primitive, let's return to that system that brought Abiola and Kingibe, that made them to win that election June 12. If we are that primitive, let's go back to that one. We stand behind our people, our candidates, and they will count them 1, 2, 3. Then we'll write down. Every person will write down, we will see. And then with phones now, we can transmit to our party headquarters after we have all signed the form. But even the forms that were signed in Rivers State, that were uploaded, we saw the ones that they use pen to alter the figures and terrible signatures. So it is in us. We are fraudulent people. We are insincere people. We are not ready for change and development, frankly speaking. We are not ready. And the average Nigerian leader, traditional ruler, spiritual ruler, military leader, political leader, we are very, very insincere. We say one thing with this corner of the mouth, we say another one here, while what we want to do is behind our brains. And so you can see somebody, I no longer, I hate to go to ceremonies. You will see the enemies of this country. They will either come as religious leaders with big regalia, or come as politicians with big agbada, or come as policemen, come as soldiers. My lawyer was telling me today, policemen will be greeting me, road safety people greeting me everywhere I go through. They will be hailing me, Oga, thank you for what you are doing. And he asked me a simple question. How many of these people hailing you now are willing to live the way you live, are willing to be good citizens of the country? And I agreed with him that a lot of them might just be fans, but the change is not taking place in them. It grieves me. I don't have regard for any person in this country. I don't have regard for any person, and no person can intimidate me. I'm 67. I've seen the hypocrisy and the wickedness. So I wonder what the Senate and the House of Reps are for. Are they wasting our time? Electoral Act that you just debated. Senator Abaribe of Abia South Senatorial District gave his own version. The Senate President, Senator Godson Akpabio, was saying another thing, that they didn't remove transmission. We agree with you, you did not remove transmission. But did you tell the people that mandatory transmission was not in that act? That's what the people are protesting. They want mandatory transmission by INEC. You did a tax bill and an act. Somebody said there were 3 versions of it. Now, this Electoral Act, we're debating again, we're harmonizing 3 versions. Another set of versions are coming out. Then you wanted to do amnesty from the presidency. A list was brought out. It had to be reviewed. Are we crazy? Are we so incompetent? Are we so reckless? Are we so unserious in this country today? There was a coup. There was no military coup. People are being tried. Do you think that governance at this era, in this era, do you think it's child's play? When I see our governors, I see our legislators, I see all kinds of people. You people are still behaving like villagers, like primitive people. You are not yet serious to govern. Not yet serious to govern. Not yet serious to lead our people to the era of development. And you, the followers, you also are so stupid. Even if we do electronic transmission, will that prevent what happened in Lagos? That people were preventing people from a certain ethnic nationality from voting. Traditional rulers were warning people from a certain ethnic nationality not to vote. In what's that area now? They were destroying ballot boxes and injuring people, particularly a woman that came from overseas. Will that prevent the polling agents from saying, okay, this other party, I've seen people, they said they should share the votes across the parties and then they will collect money. If not for Professor Nena Oti in Abia State, the result will have been rigged. But she stood her ground. So, what happened in Abia State is the individual that is concerned, not the electronic transmission or any system we use. We need, as Nigerians, to have the interest of our country uppermost. From the president down to the traffic policeman to the cleaner in the office. If not, we head nowhere. We head nowhere. And I feel very sad because, see gray hair. This was not what I anticipated at this age. This age. It's sickening, it's sad. Dr. Charles Apoki is my name. Remember, I have a webinar coming up on the 21st of February, 7 p.m. Nigerian time. God bless you. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62.